You're listening to Into the Disappearing. I'm Marin Blake. Every town has its own winter rituals, decorations, songs, candlelight, and windows. But in the small town of Nolan's Cross, Missouri, it's something else entirely. Every year on December 23rd, a house near the woods lights up, not with garland or glowing Santas, but with flickering electric blue lights. The windows glow, the front door opens, and no one ever sees who lives inside. One year, a boy disappeared after approaching that house, then two teenagers. Then, finally, someone came back. This is episode 38, The House with Blue Lights. The first missing person case connected to the house with blue lights dates back to December 1993, when 10-year-old Darren Levis vanished from his grandmother's front yard. He was last seen sledding with cousins just 2 blocks from the woods. A neighbor, Leanne Roby, remembers the moment it changed.
I saw him heading up the hill. It was dusk. There was this blue flicker through the trees, like lightning, but slower. He just went off the trail, toward it. We called, but he never came back. Darren was never found. His sled was discovered resting against a snowbank, and his gloves were folded neatly at the foot of a trail that didn't appear on any town map.
By 2005, locals had come to recognize the strange December lights. Always on the same night. Always the same blue hue. Too pale, too cold. Several residents reported seeing a small Victorian home aglow through the trees. But here's the thing. That house wasn't supposed to be there. Town assessor files show no deed, no foundation, no power line connections. But year after year, the house appears for a single night and then vanishes. I spoke with Ray Soto, a retired lineman who investigated it back in 2007.
I thought kids had rigged something, but there weren't even poles nearby. Nothing drawing current. I walked out there with a meter. It spiked near the clearing, but there was no structure, just blue light in the air, like it was being reflected off something that wasn't there.
On December 23, 2012, 2 local teens, Maria Weller and Jason Clem, were out filming a school project. Their footage was never recovered, but Jason's phone was. It was found wedged between branches 15 feet up at a fir tree, still recording, battery dead, casing warped by cold. Audio forensics revealed faint chimes, footsteps in snow, and then a door creaking open. Jason's sister Claire still listens to the tape every year.
It sounds like they saw something beautiful, like they were excited. Then everything goes quiet. There's a hum, like power lines or a microwave, and Maria says, "Are those people floating?" Then static. Neither was seen again.
Then, in 2019, someone came back. 16-year-old Cameron Rhodes disappeared after wandering into the woods with his dog. The dog returned. Cameron did not. 4 days later, on Christmas morning, Cameron was found sitting on his parents' porch. His clothes were dry, no frostbite, and in his hand, a small glass ornament glowing blue. But Cameron was different.
He spoke clearly, calmly, but the timeline was wrong. He described things in past tense that had not happened. He kept asking if it was the same year as before. When we showed him photos of himself, he didn't recognize them. And then, within 2 weeks, Cameron vanished again. This time from a locked hospital room.
Paranormal investigators, skeptics, and researchers have all taken an interest. Some believe the blue light is a temporal distortion, a fold-in time that repeats on the winter solstice. Others think it's a mirage, but no one has explained the pulled data from Jason's phone, a temperature spike of 147 degrees Fahrenheit, followed by a negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit crash in under 2 seconds. No natural condition causes that. And on December 23rd, 2024, last year, the lights were seen again. This year, Nolan's Cross is asking families to stay indoors, to avoid the woods, to ignore the lights. But some will go. Some always do. The trail to the house with blue lights always opens. You just have to follow the glow. This has been Into the Disappearing. I'm Marin Blake. Next week, a series of Christmas cards arrives in a Wisconsin town. No return address, no handwriting, just names of the dead, and the date they'll be seen again. Join me for episode 39. The cards arrive at midnight, only on Into the Disappearing.
When the night gets bright and the stars align, we stir up dreams in cosmic time. A little stardust, a little tune, you're mixing